Yo.
We back with another one and another one and another one, man. This is what we're all thinking podcast, stories behind the craft. I got a special guest for y'all, but to me, he's like family.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get him on the podcast, but we know we've been working out the kinks. He been busy, I've been busy, but we finally made it for y'all. Shout out to my boy. He does it all. He's outside. He doing his clothes. He do clothes for other people. He does everything, bro. And it's real work. He putting in real time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A grinder.
Hustle gang. Let's go.
So without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
All right, y'all. What's happening, man? This is Zoefromtheo. A special shout out to the, you know what I'm saying, what we all really thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The cop week, the goat, you know. Listen, it's a beautiful thing to have somebody to support that gives them something to support.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people be wanting something to support, and it'd be like, well, give me something, though. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Instead of, like, there's, especially in Orlando, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that want so much from people, but it'd be like, but where's the passion behind it? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's that fire? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go through, like, you go to one of Nate's shows, you see Nate in the crowd. This nigga's about passion. This nigga might go crowd surfing.
I'll be trying.
You know what I mean? So I salute that. Like, that's why it's like, even since we met, you know what I mean, and everybody else, it's easy to say that, man. Like, this nigga love what he does to do. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So it's easy to be like, I'm already knowing. Like, it's like whatever room, whoever ever, like, if I introduce him, he gonna take care of whatever else he gotta take care of.
Everybody says that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never been that guy to, like, I don't know. It's just something that's in me. Like, you know how certain things are just in a person.
Yeah.
Like, they just have it. I don't know. I just always been a friendly person, a people's person. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not only that though. I mean, you do your work. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people put their work. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like to say that I'm a hustler for real. You know what I'm saying?
You are, for sure.
And not just for show. And you could tell that, you know what I'm saying, how people react and all that type of stuff. I'd want to always give a shout out to a nigga from the neighborhood we said nobody want to pull up at your last podcast. But it's like, a lot of stuff that I do is because it's like, you never know who's watching. You see what I'm saying? Like, wherever you go, you know what I'm saying? You never know you're watching. So you want to SOB, you know what I mean? Like, as much as you can, you want to have a good time, but still, you never know who's watching. So it's like, you never know who watching. That's what, like, the things is, you say, like, those people are saying those things because you literally don't get to see you. You know what I mean? But you might inspire yourself. You might go back and be like, damn.
Sometimes I'll be like, damn, I did that, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that is like, that is a real passion. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
When it comes to it. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, definitely salute you on that. And it's my first podcast, I feel like, for real. I've done podcasts before, but now that I feel like I'm ready. So it's like, with us not actually meeting up, it was a beautiful thing because, like, I know more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've been trying to teach other people that comes here to bring a lot, too. You know what I'm saying? To bring a lot. You know what I mean? To bring a lot. I want to, you know, just to not fall off. I came with notes and everything, just a little bit, just to not forget. But you know, to let everybody know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm Zoefromtheo, the artist.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I love music. I love clothes. I'm a family man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a friend. I'm a lover. You know, got to let everybody know this. You know, for real, it's important. You know, I'm from every hood near you. You know what I mean? I come from low income housing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to
you know
my
what I mean?
dudes.
Shout out Ma Dukes. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to niggas who raised me. And shout out to the journey, right? You know what I mean? Shout out to the entire journey.
Definitely.
Shout out to the entire journey. What else? Really, I want to talk about really the brand, right? So I want to come over here, you know what I'm saying, really talk about the brand
Definitely.
and how hard it is in Orlando to get it off. You know what I mean? But I figured out that it's only hard, speaking for myself, you know what I'm saying, for the short time that I've been doing it, because it's like you be over lost in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Zoefromtheo, but there's so much more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even where we at right now, there's so much more. There's different markets everywhere. You know what I mean? So people really have to
Definitely.
put that grind, you know what I'm saying, save and really look what it takes to be an artist, you know what I'm saying, the overall artist, the grind, going out places, and really the financials, because niggas be wanting too much handouts. And that shit's not manly. That's a bitch trait. Like, they shouldn't even want that.
Shoo,
You see
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
bar.
Like, that's not what it is. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
bar.
It's not what it is. All that begging, like, get out there to work, get your hands dirty.
So I
You know what I
have a
mean?
question.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is like when you go and do your thing,
Mhm.
what is like the struggles or the lessons you've learned being a clothing brand owner or being an artist yourself, doing your own stuff?
Expecting the same. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you get to know a lot. Right now, I'm in like a honest year 3. You know what I mean? And is expecting the same. You know what I mean? I tell people, a lot of people know me. You know what I mean? But I go outside and see so much stuff, and then be like, it's very sus. You know what I mean? And expecting people to be real. You know what I mean? I've been up and down so many times in life. I would expect people to understand they've been through the same as me. You know what I mean? But it's not. You know what I mean? People do not stand on that. You know what I mean? And it's okay though. You know what I mean? I've also learned that is perfectly okay. You know what I mean? Those challenges be more of them things that it be like revelations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like especially if you're like us, we're not giving up, right? So it's like, what do you
Can't
take?
give up though.
What do you take from it? You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer of reading. You know what I'm saying? All the time, and just practicing every day. You know what I'm saying? Just to get better. You know what I mean? And investing. I tell people all the time, investing. People can't take that foundation from under you, bro. Like, I know I preach a lot of this foundation stuff, and I'd be happy to tell people that, like, a foundation is something that's under you that you build. You know what I'm saying? Independent of how much you nurture it. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker can't take that shit from you. And as a matter of fact, when you keep building it up, you get to house so much people that you become more and more powerful. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, people be focused on so much stuff, and they be like, just keep on building your foundation. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause
I'm a firm believer in foundation as well.
yeah, like people don't like, a lot of stuff don't stop your motion really unless you think it does. Then you just fall in that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, like it don't. You know what I mean? So, I mean, so those challenges really be like, it'd be life. It'd be awesome. You know what I'm saying? It'd
Definitely.
be awesome, really. You know what I mean?
So I was talking to X Line. I know he probably watched that episode.
Yes, sir. Shout out to X Line.
Yeah.
B Money, let's go.
I feel that.
Thanks.
So
Thanks.
we was talking about like prices on clothes and
Yeah.
y'all selling y'all's at a high price point and people not respecting that because they think it's too high.
Yep.
Especially in the times that we in. They like, man, why you selling your stuff for $200 and
Yeah.
why you doing this and this? Like, bro, we don't got that much money. Like, what is your take on that?
I don't think they know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I think we might need to share so much stuff, because it's like the same thing when a nigga looking at another rich nigga that did so much. Like, why do rich people get to drive a fucking Benz? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, what did they do to drive this fucking Benz? You see what I mean? Like, I don't think they understand it. You know what I'm saying? To speak for X-Line, to speak for B Money, this nigga does more research than most niggas in the O. I'd have to tell niggas, well, what y'all doing versus this nigga, versus knowing pricing, tags, the shit that we talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, even building her own merch, you know what I'm saying, and presenting everything. That takes time. That's literally going to school and perfecting their craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus I could ask a lot of niggas, well, what you doing with your alone time? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Versus, asking that. Versus asking niggas like me, bro. We really chopping down, putting in work. We got our own shops. You know what I'm saying? We really building our crafts. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a nigga from the hood that's making his clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, before I drown myself in like people's like ignorance, right? Because ignorance is not knowing some shit. It's not disrespectful to call people ignorant, right? So before I drown myself in people's ignorance,
I think that's like a bad word though, bro. To
it's
say.
the truth though. It's the truth. Because like, I've been ignorant to the fact that a lot of times a lot of people know so many different versions of me. This is me at a lot of stuff together. I had to go through so much. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so it's like it's okay. It's okay. I done stubbed my toe a billion times. That's that a billion times on the same spot. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Until I knew how to go ahead and get out of there. You know what I mean? So it be one of those things that people don't know. You know, and then like for me, for you know what I'm saying, for dog and stuff like that, it's like we're gonna show y'all more. You know what I mean? Really
Definitely.
like show more. You know what I mean? Like we're doing so much. Like we're busting down. Like again, like speaking for me, I'm in the shop, nigga. I make every single fucking merch done. Literally, we're in the shop doing quality control. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's so ignorant because it's like people think they know so much. Where like dollar for dollar, I promise we do quality control. We take out so much threads, and people fall for hype, right? And so much like bullshit facade stuff in the city that it may look like some other stuff. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Versus come in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Come and tell these niggas ass about me. Because I know a lot of people, not too much people not have ran into me. That's the thing about how God work. And the thing is dollar for dollar. I'll stand in that paint. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people not. However way it seems. And the same thing comes out my mouth every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk about it. If you with it, you with it. If you ain't, with it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not no hype nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, in real life, if you know me really and for real, I'm that. I'm that. I'll break every record. I'll do anything. Don't nobody want to see it. Like, really, don't nobody want to see that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know a lot of people, but it's a blessing, though. Because it's like, with what I know now versus what I know then, it's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, again, shout out to X Line. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ladro. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
Shout
my
out, you
boys.
know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, you know, and then shout out to just, really, shout out to the young niggas. I got to say this.
Okay, say your thing.
Hey man, shout out to the young niggas, man, in Orlando, for real, for real.
Why you
You know
shouting
what I'm
them
saying?
out? What's the
Because they the future for real. I ain't like them other niggas. Tell them niggas to holler at me. I know these old ass niggas don't want y'all to win. Old niggas always do some stupid shit. Shout out to the young niggas. I was a young nigga eating. You know what I'm saying? And I swear to God, the older nigga wouldn't stop me and ask about it. I was always a young nigga eating. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Versus how people, whatever, niggas be acting so much and doing so much stuff. Bruh, shout out to the young niggas. Keep on grinding. Keep on doing. Hey,
Isn't that like a generational thing though? Like when you see like young dudes doing their thing, especially like when the whole mumble rap thing came about.
Yeah.
And like Kodak, the class of 2016, because that's like the mecca of when the young niggas was eating. It was
Facts.
going crazy. And then you see all the rappers from New York, California, Texas. They like, bro, that's not real music. They mumbling on the beat. So don't you think that's like a generational thing to where always the older crowd hates on a younger crowd?
yes, yes, but there still has to be a median and understanding, cause like it's like raising children. You can't forget like how niggas used to hate on you.
Mm.
That's why I'm like, shout out to the young niggas. For real, shout out to the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of, like, the thing is, and there's a lot more opportunity than people be acting like there is. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to eat for real. Hey, man, y'all content creators need to do better than to just do likes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas need to eat for real. You know what I mean? Shout out to most content creators. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all content creators, like, if y'all haven't heard, people look at what y'all do. It's like how we go to work and we know what people do, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know it's just likes. You know what I'm saying? Word of advice, get the marketing. Get to doing commercials.
You big on that marketing stuff.
Yeah, get to doing commercials. Go help somebody restaurant make some money. Other people gonna pay you. Go help somebody's, you know what I'm saying, hot dogs, say anything. Make some money. Sign a contract, get a deal going. Be a boss. Stop being like little kids. Y'all niggas look like funny little kids going around everywhere thinking that clout shit and wearing the same belt for 2, 3, 4, 5 months gonna do it. That shit ain't gonna do it.
She. So, tell us a little bit how, like, you know, what goes into making a brand. Because you got a lot of patchwork here. You got a lot of
Yes.
stitching. So, give us the rundown how you started and what goes into the brand.
Well, what we have here is Good networking. You know what I mean. We have a heavyweight T-shirt here. You know what I mean. 8.5 ounces. Box tee. What I did was we're always gonna keep on pushing the issue. You know what I mean. And we gonna always keep on posting because somebody's watching. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I love this shit so much more. It's not even about like the sales or who's showing love. I'm raw for real. You ain't gotta tell me. I know how. It's like having two different plates of food. You know, you don't taste it. Like this shit tastes good for real. Like versus some shit that a popular person cooked this dish. You know what I'm saying? I'm really chef. You know what I mean? Versus, you know what I mean? So now it's like getting what I have here and going other places because the facade can't keep on holding up. You know what I mean? If you know you're raw, that's why you got to keep on going other places. But let me not get too off track. So we have the we got the cut and sew, and what I bought was a Terry Chanel fabric. You know what I mean? And then we applied it on there with the embroidery. And it took about probably like 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean? At the shop, taking care of everything else. We sew in the tags. We get the tags done. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been telling you to do that too. Like getting your own tag when you get the. I've been telling everybody to get their own tag. Etsy gets the tags done. Shit, we got the sewing machine. I be in that bit. You know what I mean? Getting the tags done. Also getting everybody together. Like right now, we're about to build a pretty nice campaign. Making time for that campaign. You know what I mean? Getting people to do what you need them to do. Dropping reels. You know what I'm saying? Investing in them reels. And the biggest thing is not being stuck in Orlando.
I think once you Orlando's like that time where you know what I'm saying when you go and you watch Percy Jackson
Yeah.
and they got stuck in the casino and then it's just like they kept eating the flour or the fruit whatever they was eating they kept eating it over and over. It's just like that's how I feel like Orlando could be. Like you get consumed by so much negativity, you get
Yeah.
consumed by so much simple minded in one box type of people. It's like where do you go from here?
Yeah.
Because that's how I was feeling.
And it's like what is the hype for real? Really, you know what I'm saying? Like what especially for what you're doing, right? Like you out here trying to like work with these guys and learn about them. For them to stand off is just fucking crazy. Who knows you? It's so
Orlando
ignorant.
knows them.
Nobody knows you. Orlando don't be knowing these niggas. Not them. They don't know them. They might know they chain. Nobody knows these niggas. Nobody knows them. That it goes a lot. Like as an artist building stuff like that, that hype should be temporary. Your favorite artists, you know them. You know what I'm saying? You know what this nigga does. You know what they're made out of. Versus like, oh, well, we got a lot of stuff and we do a lot of this or whatever it is, like sections or whatever. More than that is like, who knows the real you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do people have to relate? When you're becoming an artist, that's what they look for in the industry. They look for so much of that
think
shit.
me personally though, when it comes to the artist aspect and what artists got going on, I don't really look at it as an aspect of, oh, I need a because artists feel the way they feel, they entitled, they gonna do what they need to do.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'ma just keep on pushing.
No,
Yeah,
I understand that. For you, I understand. It's as the artist. It's as the artist. Like, bruh, man,
they don't have no mentorship.
No, but who knows them? Nobody knows them. Arguably, like, think about it. It gets to a point, like, make this make sense, right? You'll see the nigga on the flyer. Look cool as fuck. Go to the club, don't know not one of his songs. That happens a lot here in Orlando. Club be looking like, well, who knows these niggas? So why not even come out and reach out to people like you and be like, I just dropped this new song, bro. I need y'all to go ahead and whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? Versus niggas, the niggas that I be knowing in the industry, they do this shit all the time. Like they don't play, they're not too good, and these niggas grind, bro. I don't know what they too good for. Are they too rich for interviews?
I think my personal opinion, how I felt about the situation with the artist is Instagram. Instagram is a sickness. Instagram is like their way of like I got more followers than you. I got more emotion. I get so and so amount of likes, amount of comments, da 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 da. So I could just treat you any kind of way.
It's not real motion. I mean, arguably, not too many niggas even have motion. You know what I'm saying?
What you consider motion though?
Real motion is like niggas can pay their bills. You gotta think about how many niggas you think actually go home and pay their own bills. Like motion is independency. At a point, you work with people, you gotta be at least able to take care of your own. You know what I'm saying? It can't just look like it. You know what I mean? Like it can't just look like it. Not even like weighing in people's pockets and stuff like that. It can't just look like it. If you haven't made it on some charts and stuff like that, and you still feel like you have too much motion for interviews, that's wild. That's definitely wild.
I mean, everybody has their own take on stuff.
Yeah,
Everybody has their own like feeling about stuff, but I just feel like Orlando has a certain stigma around it. Orlando has a certain way they go about things. I just let it be.
it doesn't go far. I just don't like. I don't like going against doing the same thing. You do the same thing about 100 times. It's crazy. It's called
Insanity.
insanity. Yeah, they call it insanity.
So now, how you got into the embroidery stuff? What is embroidery for the people who don't know?
Embroidery is it's a cross stitching method. You know what I'm saying? People used to do it back in the day by hand. You know what I mean? That's why when I was telling people when I first came out, they were like, "Damn, nigga, you stitching all this shit by hand?" It was like, nah, it's an old traditional thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I purchased some embroidery machines, but going back to it, it actually happened like what at first looked like a dark time in my life. You know what I'm saying? I was in shit. I had violated. You know what I mean? And then I was in shit Hotel 33, right? Oh man. But you know the crazy thing is, while I was in there, you know what I'm saying, I was writing so much, and then I was like writing so much and so humbled for being in a place like that because it was trash. Like I didn't get tried, but it was trash, bro. It was like a nigga like me should not be here. Like all on G, I should not be here. So and then it was like even the CEOs because it's like I'm doing stuff, I'm jigging in there, flipping rat patties for motherfucking snacks. I'm a hustler in there. You know what I'm saying? But it was like people like throughout my entire life has been like, bro, you could do a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Than just doing all this shit. Like what's up? And really more invest in yourself. So I went through like really like a reborn stage, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And came back really just sharpening myself more mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Guys too.
You know what I'm saying? And really investing in everything. You know what I mean? Like the embroidery came about. I've been a polo kid all my life. We used to have a nigga that looked like Drake. They used to hit the polo store. I had like polos for like 4 or 5 months straight. I promise for the low ski. Shout out to the boosters back in the day because the boosters cannot match these throwback boosters back in the day. These niggas are legendary in the O. I promise. Jordan like numbers in the O, bro. Boosters used to come pull up in a sidetrack. Boosters used to come pull up and sell Tide, Gain, soap, everything, TVs, shoes. All the newest too. All the newest. Like
I remember that. I remember that era. That was a real deal era for real.
That was a real era. That shit was crazy. It was booming. Where was I? Before I get off track.
You was talking about damn, you got me off track too. That booster thing really killed me though.
Yeah, that booster thing was heavy.
You was talking about the embroidery though.
Okay, the embroidery. So that came about and believe it or not, it came out. And it was actually tough, but I had some friends around, some good friends around, and really I just like started going to work. So it was like 2 years of like nasty, horrible work. I'm a carpenter. I'm a hustler, but I do everything. You know what I mean? I have carpentry under my belt. I could build a house. I've done skylights. You know what I'm saying? I've done glazing. You know what I'm saying? I done some shit that niggas are like, "Well, you outside in the sun? Whatever it take." All I know is like it only gonna take like a year and so. So I was working 2 jobs. I was doing the skylights, installing skylights at OIA, smoking big gas, and literally throughout that though, I knew it though. I smelt it. Like everything I'm doing right now, shit you not, I smelt it. Shout out to my boss that was in there invested in me. I was getting money just sitting chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure I keep on getting this foundation going. You know what I mean?
That's lit.
Yeah, it's real love. You know what I mean? Real love. So much different people. That's why I'm saying, like, there's so much different people that love you. I'll never overlook the real people that fuck with me, because the thing is, I'm a force because of them. Like, they don't even have to be popular. They real as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It's not hard. It's not easy to come by those people.
No, bro, that popularity shit played, man. I got some real niggas and real women on my team. They love me to the door. Like, really, to the door. You see what I'm saying?
But that's cause you give off that vibe, like you genuine too.
Yeah.
And you in people's chest. Like I done seen you walk up to people just
got to.
Just telling them like what it really is.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are scared to do that.
Yeah.
And literally I seen you with the clothes in your hand, with a card, or you just giving out game that people pay for it for real.
Yeah, I believe in street people. I have to say that. Shout out to street niggas and street women.
Why you gotta call them street niggas though?
Because they're different. I don't want to just call them like regular niggas. Because regular niggas can't feel that.
So there's regular niggas and then there's street niggas.
Yeah, man, it's a pedigree. I swear, it's different.
So
it's
what
so
about
different.
the street mentality or the street life intrigues you?
It's the savviness, right? It's the savviness, because I believe street niggas could do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does that sound crazy? You know what I'm saying? So hear me out, right?
I'm not saying it's crazy, because I have a couple of family members and they're very intuitive. I could say that.
They do everything.
But I don't think they could do everything.
They can do everything.
Because they're not really. I might get flack for it, but I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead. What you say?
I don't feel like they're like one track. They're like an old person stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
So it's like you could tell a street person something, street female, street dude, it don't matter. Yeah. You could tell something, but when they believe in something, they feel like something is of that track is what it is. Yeah. It don't matter. They see it. They're like, he might be right. Zoe might be right.
Yeah.
But I'm still doing my way.
No, that's ignorant to a sense. Because I know different. I know, like, it's so much. It's so much in the sense of it's not what you do, is how you do. You see what I'm saying? What it means to that, without saying too much. You know what I'm saying? So it like, that's where I come from. Like I go back and look at niggas, right? Mm-hmm. And be like, who these nigga OGs is? That'd be a lot difference. So it's like, there'd be a whole lot difference. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's any more OGs anymore. Like when it comes to like that type of lifestyle, I don't think there's OGs for real.
Well, I mean, not as much, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like there still is. I feel like there still is. You can't save the world. Like, I'm not one of the people that save the world, right? But I give knowledge amongst my tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I drop as much dimes as I can. Like have it. You know what I mean? But it's not. I feel like that's what some people do. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like when we use a street track, we just put them in their own category though. Yeah, for real.
They should be. The reason I was saying like street niggas can do anything is like, think about a street pharmacist. Like, think about niggas that sell crack. So a nigga that sell crack like is literally like doing science in the kitchen.
He's killing people though. That's not
good.
good.
He's not killing people. It's not. It's not. You think crack is worse than the pills that they give you in the pharmacy? The pharmacy's cooking up worse drugs. They're literally like cooking up dope and being like, here you go. And they literally give people heroin. You know what I'm saying? I tell my mom this all the time. Like, don't think like Pharma runs this stuff for real. So it's not a joke. Like, it's not a joke. Like, people really, when you go, that every pharmacy that you see here has heroin in it. Right now. How you feel about that? You never thought about that?
I don't know. I don't get sick very often.
No, I'm just saying they have it though. Think about all the opioids. Like, any opioid has a slight bit of it, right? You know what I'm saying? So they literally selling a little bit of crack and a little bit of heroin in every pharmacy near you.
So what I got to do with street niggas though?
That you said they're killing people.
They are.
How?
I don't know. I think cocaine kills people though.
Nah, cocaine no people. Like bad money management kills people. Stress kills people. Anxiety, not enough love kills people. You know what I'm saying? And with them doing drugs, yeah, it kills people. But I feel like...
So you think all those components add up to that one thing killing them? I think that's all those things which equal the drug. I think that's all that pushes that person over the edge.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like most drugs are like that, you know what I'm saying? But everybody does something. Like people, like everybody has their own little whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm super anti heroin, obviously, right? But I don't feel like other drugs, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Actually, like makes you who you are. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like people's vices. Like people really like to get like drunk just to act some different way. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
how I feel because I'm not a drinker. I'm not a smoker. I get a lot of flack for that
okay,
as well. Because there was a viral clip going around. This girl was asking Nardowick, "Hey, like you don't smoke,
yeah,
you don't drink." He like, "Nah, nah." And she like, "So what you do for fun?"
yeah,
And it's like me personally, I'm the same way as him. Like if my mom is drinking, we celebrating something, I'll take a shot
yeah,
or other stuff I do behind closed doors,
yeah.
but not
Facts.
all the time. I'm
Yeah,
not a type of person. Oh, I need to go roll up.
yeah.
Like I'm not that type of person. So I don't. From your perspective, because you're a cannabis consumer,
Absolutely, absolutely,
so
absolutely.
like, why do y'all need to do cannabis all the time or like frequently? I
Well,
would
it be
say.
it be it be different reasons. You know what I'm saying? It be a whole lot of different reasons. For me, I've been smoking weed forever. You know what I'm saying? I've been smoking weed probably since weed was first born. I've been smoking dope forever. But um, for me, it just keeps me going. You know what I mean? Like honestly, it keeps me going. And versus like actually dealing with the pains, I'm really anti like like opiate and drug consumption.
Hmm.
So it's like I literally like use it for like any pains. You know what I'm saying? Like versus anything else. You know what I mean? Anything really. Like even I would take smoking weed as a depressant over them giving me any like pill.
Mm.
They gonna give you a pill for a depressant. I'm gonna hit the fucking joint.
But I don't think I think because I eat candy.
Yeah.
That's like my like. I think if everybody finds like their own, because
Yeah,
everybody's.
but think about candy. So it be to each his own, right? Because I don't even eat candy. You know what I'm saying? And why I don't eat candy, I think it's unhealthy. But it too much of it, right? It would be unhealthy in a sense. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But when it comes to weed consumption, we still got Snoop Dogg. We still got some old ass niggas still smoking dope. Versus what the big farm like, it's a battle, right? And I'm one of them weird niggas that actually like I read every day, right? So I read what's going on in the world. I read on what people investing in. I read on what Pharma got going on. I'm reading what BlackRock going. Don't come for me, BlackRock. I'm reading what BlackRock got going on. You know what I'm
Who's
saying? Like
Black Rock?
BlackRock runs everything. You know what I'm saying? These are niggas that invest in all this pharmaceutical shit. They've been buying land. You know what I'm saying? Like they own a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But along with everything else, I literally researched so much of that stuff where like you see that the world is very subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just subjective of who runs this bitch. Like in a
Mm-hmm.
sense, you know what I mean? What's really right or wrong? You know what I mean? Versus like everything that we can agree on, like super hard drugs kill people. Horrible. You know what I'm saying? Horrible, right? But like weed is really one of them things. Like, bro, we've been doing weed. The only reason that they even keep on doing that is the regulations, the black markets, the people that run. There's a bunch of powers that be like that. This is the only reason why that comes about. But everything else, they literally they push candy and chocolate on people. They push legal drugs on people. They every commercial has chocolate. Like every other commercial has candy. You see what I'm saying?
But it's good though.
It is drugs. It's candy drugs. It's candy dope. Like it's candy dope. I give my like believe it or not, I'm not the biggest health nut. Like I give my son fruit over candy. I shit you
Mm.
not. Like your mama give him some candy, but I'm like, he wants some candy. I'll go to the store and buy whatever fruit he want. I give him candy from the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, I eat gummies
It's
every once in
candy
a while.
though.
But it's not too sweet. You know what I'm saying? I eat gummies. Gummies be fire every once in a while, but I don't eat candy though. Chocolate. Only dessert I eat is like some cake every once in a while.
For like birthdays.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Cake and
that.
dessert be fire, but candy, too much. You like it be too much. You don't be needing it. You be needing fruit.
I be trying, but it's hard. I love me some candy.
Nah, man, mangoes, papayas.
You can eat papayas whole?
Yeah, bro, I eat all that stuff. I'm Haitian as hell, bro.
I like papaya. Like my grandma used to make like this papaya juice.
Yeah, nigga, down the street. I be buying them. I'll tell you after the show. But, I be buying them. I eat so much Haitian food. I cook Haitian food, bro. I cook Haitian food and everything.
Bruh,
I go.
you just
in.
bring back some memories, bro. Just
Yeah.
now, I just had a. You remember? Hey, Ryan, remember that? The papaya juice grandma used to make. That shit used to be good as
The
fuck.
Gicole, the blended juice.
Yes. Yeah, he do.
Oh my god.
He used to drink.
If you taste it, you be like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, that joint used to be. I remember them days. But yeah, how you feel about females? What's your take on like the female race right now?
I love the female race. First of all, I love women. Right. Shout out to those strong working women. How I feel about the females is how I feel about everybody, right? To be better, we just need to communicate better. You know what I'm saying? I'm also a businessman, so I can't beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to female, like the females is everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas overlook females. You know what I'm saying? A lot.
Why you think we look over females like overlook females for real?
Cause we hype that niggas be doing everything when niggas don't be doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. My thing is I'm not one to beg, but you gotta like really ask niggas a billion times to do stuff. Versus a female, she gonna tell you like either she gonna do it or she ain't. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna say that she's gonna do it every time, but you could pretty much say if she gonna do it, she gonna do it. If she ain't gonna do it, she just gonna tell you she ain't. Versus a nigga be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so do you think male are more toxic than female?
Male are more toxic? Nah. I feel like it's equal. Game is game, bro. It really be like who raised you. Game be game. Game be game, bro. I be like done known and ran into like game be game. And then what are you talking about female? It's a whole different time right now, right? Are you talking about regular females? Or are you talking about pimp thug like niggas like us females? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different time now.
They say now like females are like more like niggas than niggas though.
If females more like niggas than niggas?
Yeah.
If you let them.
What you mean if you let them? Are you like prone to like training female like the way you want them to be for real?
No, I don't think you have to train anybody. I don't think you have to. It's not a training thing, right? I don't want to say like it's a training thing, but I feel like it's like first of all, people know who they like, right? And then it's like one of them things.
Yeah, but you could like somebody, but are you really like understanding what they like for real?
It's communication though. Communication goes a long way. Like people get to open up more and more. You know what I'm saying? With the more they get to know the person. You know what I'm saying?
But I just feel like with females, it's like, how do you get them to, like, cause it's just like you said, it's like who raised them. Yeah. So if their parents don't raise them to do certain stuff, they're not gonna do the cooking. They're not gonna do the cleaning. No, they're not gonna be communicators. They're not gonna understand certain things. Yeah. So how do you get in a relationship with somebody if they don't know that? Don't you have to train them in a sense?
You do. But they have to also be receptive. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's also receptive. So you got to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pick and choose. And then when you do that, you just got to really stand on business because you're being a leader. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being a president. You know what I mean? They're invested in you. You know what I mean? Especially for the long term. Like,
so do you think like
investing,
do you think like relationships are like businesses?
Yeah. Yeah. Good relationships are like businesses. Because what else are you doing?
Some females don't feel like it's like business. They just like, I love him.
Yeah, they could be. But my thing is, okay. Now this is from my perspective, right? Because I'm not Dr. Anybody when it comes to relationship advice, right?
Dr. Zoefromtheo, let's do it.
You know what I mean? But facts. But I think like a lot of stuff is just understanding people because it's a different time. So it's like there's no definition of like a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's really like, and there's no definition of a man. It's like, there is a definition of man. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is like, best way to say that.
Don't hold it in. We want to know what you're thinking.
You gotta work with what you got, especially with the times right now. So it's like it's also depending on what you're doing with your life. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta work what you got. kind of certain thing. And first thing is do they really like you, and do they listen to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they listen and like you can build a foundation with them. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're able, because some people, like you said, even though they wasn't raised, doesn't mean that they're not receptive.
So, do you think males could be with one woman, or
Do I
like,
think?
why is it so hard for a guy to stay with one woman for real?
Why is it so good? Because we're like mentally. I think it's a genetics thing though. I think it's just a genetics thing. Like, you ever seen a rooster over here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all that stuff. I feel like that's what it goes with when it comes to that. To be honest with you, it's a genetics thing. But can a man be loyal to one woman? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
How?
Hmm?
How?
Through communication, and really a lot of niggas issues be like think about it this way, right? A lot of niggas when they do operate like that, their problems be like not being able to afford that, or not yet, or having problems with your original relationship and thinking that you can go have something else. That doesn't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So really be a lot going on. Sometimes a lot of niggas overstep in the first place. So right, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like me, I don't know for other people, but it's like a majority of times it'd be a lot more like some financial shit. It's like not only did you step out, but you didn't even pay bills this month. You know what I'm saying? Like, or some it'd be sick. It'd be on some other stuff. It'd be like it's already disrespectful, but it's like on top of that, it's like, well, what are you even doing? You can't even you know what I'm saying, afford to even do that. I don't even think like niggas should even think to do that unless they finances straight in the first place.
Mm.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that though. Like Young Thug was like, it should be illegal for a guy to have babies unless he got some money put up in the bank.
Yeah, yeah. And but the thing is, one thing for sure, it's
Cause
like
dating is expensive.
it is,
Shit, I know fucking joke.
but living it is expensive. So it's like, I mean, dating is expensive and living is expensive. So I try not to think about the lesser. I just think about grinding and being able to. You get lost into like not being able to. You're gonna be like, I feel like that type of mentality is like the same mentality where people be like, with they be having government assistance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when people get government assistance, right, like in real life, their life is done. That's it. You get government assistance. When you ever gonna be able to get a house? When you ever gonna be able to do anything else? You have to make a particular amount of money to keep this shit, and that's no money at all, right? Just to get extra funding from the government, to get extra food from the government. Let me just stand. It's you literally like it's like communism. It's reverse communist. You put yourself in the own. Like, this is all I get. I get like these 2 milks, these cheese. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. If you just, there's a lot of people that stay in that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about it like that.
Yes, sick, bro. Sick. People do a lot of sick shit in this world, bro.
Okay, so what drew you to clothes for real? Like,
What drew me to clothes? What drew me to clothes was honestly just being able to. Man, I was a little po kid growing up. Like when I first came back, like to live here for sure from Haiti. I might have not looked Haitian, but I dress Haitian, and everybody will remember that. Like, oh man, like bro, I was at Mercy Drive, like Orange Center, like oh my God, getting roasted. It made me tough. You know what I'm saying? It made me tough. But being able to afford it though, it was one of them things like once I started getting some money, you know what I'm saying, being able to afford it, I was already like buying things, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like shit. I was working a lot, hustling a lot, and also making sure my brother and sister made sure they didn't go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So that was a lot when it came down to it. And I started my brand that actually come out really hard, you know what I'm saying, by the end of this year is Trap Junkie. So I had started Trap Junkie in 2017. You know what I'm saying? Literally right before like shit got a little, you know what I'm saying? But I came about with that and was still talking about it, and then Drip Titian came about, you know what I'm saying, through meditation. So I came about that marketing the Drip Titian brand. It's more of a softer brand than what I got, you know what I'm saying, in store for Trap Junkie. But it just all made sense. Like, bruh, so much stuff made sense. I'm not even a church going person, right? But
Mhm.
when you do good and it's like and you see the vision and like the vision tells you to keep doing good and it bears fruit. I've been eating off the fruit ever since. So it's like I know it's the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's why I walk around with the most confidence anyways. I don't everybody else's stamp on this is damn near irrelevant.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's damn near irrelevant. I already don't seen this shit. And I'm already like what people don't see is the fruit that I'm bearing. You know what I'm saying? From my personal relationship, you know what I'm saying, with God slash the universe, you know what I mean? And that's what really keeps me going. You know what
So
I'm saying?
what about the platypus, right?
Yes, the platypus.
Where you get the platypus from?
The platypus is my favorite animal.
Why?
Because it's versatile. I think it actually like kind of defines who I am. So it's like I tell people when they do brands, try to find something that's like you, right?
Uh-huh.
And the platypus, like there was be an animal I think is me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm so articulate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so hood. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like the song. But and then it's like I I speak a few different languages. You know what I'm saying? I be interested in other languages. You know, I know people from different places. You know what I mean? And I feel like all of that just makes me so versatile. It could never be taken away. You know what I mean? And I know I'll do so much stuff. You know what I mean? I
Definitely.
teach myself most of the things that I know. You know what I'm saying? So many different crafts. Even with embroidery. Like nobody taught me how to do embroidery.
You
You know
know
what
how
I'm
to do
saying?
that shit
Like
on your own.
yeah, learn how to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm eager and always able to do that. I'm just blessed right now. Like I said, like think about it. That's why I believe in like street niggas so much. I've been had this talent. You know what I'm saying? Just on some other stuff, right? So it's like it ain't just come overnight. I'm just thankful that it's like I'm investing in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm passionate about it. I'm straight to the door with it. Like that's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on going.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you got a new line that you dropped.
Yes.
How you came up with the color scheme and stuff like that? Because the colors are very vibrant.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do different things. So how you come up with the colors? Because you got brown right there, and that's
Yes,
like
sir.
brown. And what's that? What color is that right there?
This is like this is a
Like mint.
it's a mint green. You know what I'm saying? I forget exactly what the color was. You know what I mean?
So how you pick your colors and stuff like that?
I'm a Pantone baby. You know what I'm saying? So
What is
we go by the color pattern. You know what I mean?
What's a Pantone? What's Pantone?
They give color. It's the color patterns. You know what I'm saying? So you actually know what colors that be in season.
Ah.
You see what I'm saying? And then it's like I love brighter colors. Orlando does not like brighter colors, especially when it comes to niggas. We actually just not coming into this right now.
Why
People
y'all
like
sell out on the niggas, man?
Yeah, I mean it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. People like where you just go outside. People go outside. People wear so many black tees, so many of the same things. It's like, bro, go outside, be vibrant. You know what I'm saying? Go look lively. You know what I mean? And that's really what's more the Driptician brand is. I love colors. So a lot of the colors come from really like the polos, man. I had so much polos. You know what I'm saying? The polos come with the lime green with the orange band. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit used to hit, and then polo used to always keep A1 quality. You know what I'm saying?
Still do to this day
The
though.
polos last forever, bro.
So I have polo for like 5 years.
Yeah, I got some
them.
polos I'll never wear again, but it's like I can't throw it away. I can't throw this one away. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally have some like, you know, like in the closet. But that right there, you know what I'm saying, inspired a lot when it comes to it. You know what I mean? And the Driptician brand was one of them things that I just want to start something different. I don't like a lot of people do a lot of stuff a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to really like consider myself a creator. So anything that I come by, I want to be like, well, this is very like this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't never want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why even with the logo, so with the platypus, it made all the sense in the world to me because it's never been a platypus brand logo. You know what I'm saying? Never
That's
ever.
lit, though.
You know what I mean? You see tigers, you see lions, you see people coming out with the same shit. That's not you. Sorry, I feel like it's already been done. You know what I mean? And there's still so much other stuff that people could really tap into themselves to be more them. You know what I mean? And that's why I push the issue on that all the time.
So do you say you have a specific audience that you make clothes for?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. It's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely for everybody. Because I'm pro unity first quarter. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro unity and pro respect. You know what I'm saying? So I do everything for everyone. You You know what I'm saying? I know real ones and real niggas of every race. When I say niggas, I do not really mean only black people. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny how you keep saying real niggas, man. I know niggas, man. Street niggas and real, for real niggas.
And real women. I want to say the B word sometimes, but I just be chilling. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
don't
saying?
say the B word.
I just be chilling.
They gonna hate you if you say the B word.
Not really.
Yes, huh?
No.
The B word is a disrespectful. Like
To
I was talking to like females. I was like, would you like a dude to say like, that's my bitch? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but females like, no, don't. I don't want to be known as a female dog.
They say all types of stuff, but I don't. I mean, the thing is, it's also depending on who you with. You know what I'm saying as well. But I curse, bro. So I don't. I curse. Yeah, I am who you get. You know what I'm saying. But I don't disrespect people or degrade them. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not what I would say to even degrade like nobody. That's not like you know what I mean. So many different things to say. Like right. So I'm not a degrading person. But I said like I listen to all this music. So like it's like mind fuckery, right? So you don't listen to rap music? So are these women petitioning Sexy Red? No. They listen to all that stuff and saying it. So what's the confusion? As long as nobody's literally disrespecting you, you know what I'm saying?
I never understood that though. Like females be like, that's my bitch. But like a dude be like, you a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's just a double standard. Just like for instance, like if a guy is on the other side, if you
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to put down,
Yeah, of course.
it's looked frowned upon on. But if a girl's on the other side and she's with another girl, like that bitch sexy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then it's like also it be so many different things. It be like some things ain't approved depending on who says it.
That's true though. That's true.
The right nigga can't say it. The right nigga might be able to say it, and it be the same woman too. It'll be the same woman. It's not even a trick question. You can actually say it. It'll be the same woman.
But that's a difference between a regular civilian and a street nigga.
And
Because a street nigga.
and game. It be game too, but street nigga say that. But it be game. I feel like a lot of the stuff be like it be irrelevant. It be like how you deliver it. It be like how you deliver it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think if you playing it around with people, yeah. But if you got a sensitive person, that's when like remember I said communication's a lot.
Uh-huh.
You got to know who you're talking with. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
know who you're talking with. Me, I have like different language in different places.
You're a chameleon.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like you want to be respected still. You can't walk into the White House talking just cash money shit. You want to at least be.
Give
know
us
what I'm
your
saying?
your best
Yeah, give me your best.
Yeah, I'm saying you give us your best Caucasian voice.
Caucasian voice?
Yeah, like
I don't know. I think people say I sound white all the time.
really.
Unless I'm on some hood stuff. Unless I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I do not know. Like I've been literally raised most of my life like in the hood, and like even when it comes to like the girls over there, man, so many girls call me white, and the thing is, it's so ignorant though. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're just talking properly.
Just talking proper. I do not sound like Cody. I sound like a nigga that just know how to talk well.
I feel that.
You see what I'm saying? So it be a lot, bro. But you know, most of the things be communication, though. I always say communication in everything of business, relationships, and everything is very, very, very important. Very important.
So, what would you like to say to the Floridians, the Orlando people? What would you like to say to them?
To the O, everybody in the O, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? See what we got going on. We definitely got a lot of people put in motion. Shout out to everybody in the O. You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing. Young and old, especially the young entrepreneurs, the young bag getters, the young artists. For real, take over, go dummy. You know what I'm saying? But also have good foundations. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. Try to last. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Don't get used in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Don't get burnt out. Like, don't get burnt out. That's so important. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard because people come with you at one thing, they be like, yeah, and then you start putting in the work, and it's like, thank you, bye.
Yeah, but you got to know what you're doing. That's why it's like you got to come out with a game plan. You got to game plan. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Literally, it's a major game plan. It's like business. Like a lot of people like to do a lot of stuff like too freestylish. You know what I'm saying? And then be like, well, I should have done this. No, you should try to come out give it your best. Do your research. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for how serious it, how bad do you want it? You know what I'm saying? How bad do you want? Oh, message for anybody here. I want it bad. Better than anybody else. Everybody will know that. Like, bro, I put in work. Like, I don't see sleepless nights all the time. Putting in work. Behind the scenes. Shooting in the gym. Like Kobe.
Definitely.
Like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it got to be in you. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't need no validation if you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You do not need no validation. You know, keep
I say
going.
that all the time.
Yeah.
And they be like, bro, you always humble. I'm like, I just know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know you're supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? You know you're supposed to be here. You don't need nobody to be like, you think you're supposed to be here? Nah, nigga, this is where I'm supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of that matters. And just keep going. Like, me coming from somebody to be transparent, I've been through ups and downs a billion times. And I don't know no real person to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's either you keep going or you fail, you stop. You know what I'm saying? But always keep going. And always be invited to them challenges. You know what I'm saying? What's life without them challenges? You know what I mean? Challenge yourself more. You know what I mean? And really, honestly, too, though, I'm doing this shit later. You see what I'm saying? So when I see the youth and younger guys in me, I be like, you ain't got to go through half the shit I go through. For real, for real. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have that clicking thing go off in your head. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm always pushing the youth, because, like, bro, there's nothing stopping nobody. And it helps everybody, too. Mm-hmm. It literally helps everybody. You know what I'm saying? Having all these people doing this stuff, not knowing what to do with it, doesn't help. It helps to have them knowing what they do. It helps to have that extra motivation. It helps to have them knowing how to do business. People just be holding on to stuff and, like, thinking that means anything. People gonna go around them. Whatever people got don't last for long, because somebody gonna have it. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
People gonna go around them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever plugs and connections and shit like that. People, man, look, they want talent. So my thing is, the crazy thing is, people just gotta come outside. People want talent for real. You see what I'm saying? So you just really gotta come outside. People can't hold nobody back. They'll, excuse me right quick, who this nigga is? You knew this nigga? Why ain't you tell that? A lot, bro, that's why a lot of people gotta come outside. People be more mad that people ain't telling about them. Bruh, Zoefromtheo don't need nobody to tell him. I just need to be there.
Put me in the room.
God. You know what I'm saying?
Put me in the room.
Promise you. You know what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, I don't be caring what anybody say, because you gotta know, you gotta feel me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta feel. I tell people all the time, I'll never be worried about anybody else say, because when you go and do your thing, people gonna know the real you. You just gotta be there. You see what I'm saying?
So, if you could tell your younger self something,
yeah,
what would you tell him?
Do it again. Do it again. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy, but do it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be here right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to live too hypothetically like everybody else. Like, we could have been, I could have this, I could have done a lot of things. I could have done a lot of stuff. I'm intelligent, right? But it's like, I'm here now. You see what I'm saying? So just keep on going. Like, just literally keep on going. You know what I mean? And then it's like, even when it matters to, like, depending on what it matters, like, what does it matter? Success? We're not done. You see what I'm saying? We ain't
Nowhere
done.
near done.
We're not done. So it's like, just keep going. You know what I mean? Keep going. Keep investing. That's stuff I tell people right now. And whatever I tell people is what I practice myself. I be having to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To keep going. You know what I'm saying? To keep investing.
That's the biggest, like, push that you can hear. Like, just keep going. It's like,
yeah,
I'm gonna keep pushing.
Yeah,
because that's what I hear.
And you know, a lot of people. The thing is, a lot of people get lost in everybody else's success. You know what I'm saying? Or what looks like success. You know what I'm saying? And be stressed. You know what I mean? Versus just keep on building. You know what I'm saying? And
it's hard to look. It's hard to see other people doing things. It's like, why can't that be me? Those be the, like, thoughts creeping in your head sometimes.
Yeah,
though.
it does. But I had to learn, though. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. I had to learn, like, what exactly could it be? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times it don't be like the people. It be a lot of times it was me. You see what I'm saying? Like think about it. Like, for me saying coming outside, can't expect people to remember who you are. People going through so much. These niggas is coming outside at nighttime too. So these niggas is zombies. You see what I'm saying? Coming out. So it's like, if you're really into it, you gotta make sure you're making the time to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Making the time to be in those rooms. You know what I'm saying? Making the time to invest in all those things. You know, so that's why I be like, you know, the opportunities be there, and you got to grind too. Though you can't handouts ain't nice, bro. Handouts don't give you good business. Hands out, we gotta invest, bro. You gotta pay these niggas. If they like, people be asking these niggas, man, I need your help, and niggas say, well, it costs $300, and then they be mad. Don't be mad.
Pay the $300.
Pay the $300 because you already in your mind already saw what they was gonna do for you. You know what I'm saying?
So just pay it.
Pay it, but now you want to size the nigga up, want to see what a nigga got going. Everybody has a lot of stuff going, bro. We're all adults. You know what I'm saying? We're all adults. I had to learn. You had to think about it. I had to learn too. These niggas is doing a lot, especially the more popular the niggas. Got a lot of people going on. People got lives. This shit going on.
Definitely.
Sometimes I suck at texting. Sometimes I've learned that. Sometimes I look at the phone and if somebody call me, I forget to text back. What if, and I'm nobody. Like, imagine hitting somebody who got a super motion, but you gotta keep on being there, keep on hitting them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't be nothing, but it's like you gotta keep on going at it.
Keep on in that.
Yeah.
So shout your brand now, shout everything out before we get out of here.
Yes,
man.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to what we all really thinking, because this nigga knows what everybody's always thinking. Hey, honestly, shout out to Orlando. Shout out to God. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
You know what I mean? First and foremost, because without it, look, I wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family. You already know this Zoefromtheo. I'll be having some music soon. But we talking about the merch right now. Premium drip tissue brand, platypus the logo. You know what I'm saying? Comfort premium wear. You know what I mean? We'll be dropping more things, dropping more reels. You get to see how to chop it down. And shout out to the team. Shout out to X-Line. Shout out to Ladro. Shout out to literally shout out to everybody else nobody knows. Shout out to the unknown. The others. Shout out to the others like Shabby Town. Shout out to all my others. Because that's why I win. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I'm going to start using that. Shout out to the others.
Shout out to the others, bro. For real. Because they're like, people don't be seeing that, bro. But it be everything. Even on them tough nights. You know what I'm saying? Even on them tough nights. Shout out to the others, dog. You know what I mean? That without it, I wouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? So, get to it. Summer Spring Drip is out right now. Come holla at me. Come feel the drip. We'll be doing reels where actually people get to feel the Terry Chanel. If you never felt it before, come holla at me. You know what it is. Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. This is What We're All Thinking Podcast, Stories Behind the Craft. Y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video.
Hey, Sign Up Pussy Podcast. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Sign Up Pussy. The Haitian version. Let's go.
Y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video. Y'all go get the brand. Go shop with my boy.
Yes, sir.
We out. Peace.
Hey, what's that? Turn it up.